Cody Gakpo is undergoing his medical at Liverpool. Kylian Mbappe wants out of PSG because of the scare of Lionel Messi. They are going to really give him a new contract. And lastly, it's bad news to Liverpool that Jude Bellingham looks like he's heading to Real Madrid other than the Premier League. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner, that's the place to be. Now today, this is our second story of the day and we are talking about Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo is really a player that Liverpool has gone ahead to sign, though it's not yet official from Liverpool, but it's official from a side called PSV. The player has agreed personal terms and they've sold him on a record fee of £50 million with £37 million of add-ons and 37 million pounds guaranteed fees and £13 million of add-ons. That's it. That's how much Cody Gakpo has been bought for from PSV to Liverpool. Now, after that, we told you that he was going to travel to Liverpool very soon, and he arrived in Liverpool. And obviously Fabrizio Romano has the following to tell us about this man known as Cody Gakpo. And Fabrizio Romano is telling us that, what is the tweet? I want to throw it on a screen. All right. That's what Fabrizio is telling us, that Cody Gakpo is currently on Merseyside for main part of medical tests ahead of signing for Liverpool. Plan confirmed, deal will be completed soon. Cody Gakpo's contract will be valid until June 2028 as expected. Done and sealed, Fabrizio Romano. So he's undergoing his medical. This is the last part of the transfer. The second last part of the transfer, because the last part is Cody Gakpo to put pen to paper to see to it that he signs the contract with Liverpool. But right now he's undergoing the medical and they're trying to undergo those scans and obviously the diagnosis to see whether he is in the right shape to go on and play in the Premier League. This Liverpool medical is not all that easy, because you remember, is it Naby Fekir, you know that very well. That man, that French guy who was playing from, was it Lyon, and then crossed to Spain, and now he's playing for Cadiz, if I'm not mistaken. He failed the Liverpool medical, and there are very many players that really fail medical. But I think Cody Gakpo is 100% fit, and there is nothing that is going to stand in his way to become a Liverpool player, because he is really perfect when it comes to medical. His health is not really something to argue with or to worry about, and he has not been an injury prone player at PSV. He has been really a player who could get you close to 50 games a season, though last season he missed out like 1.5 or 2 months, but ever since then he has been hitting the ground running since his return from injury. So I 100% believe he's going to pass the injury, he's going to pass the medical, and obviously by the beginning of January, when the transfer window opens up, they are going to come out and unveil a man known as Cody Gakpo to Liverpool. And obviously their first game in January looks like he's going to be part of it, because he is really one of the players that has been well scouted, and I know he can fit in any Premier League team. Sorry to we the Manchester United fans, because Ten Hag wanted him, the Glazers told him we don't have the money, and obviously he switched to Liverpool. After that, let's talk some Kylian Mbappe, because we are getting stories coming in from Mundo Deportivo. They are really telling us that this guy, known as Kylian Mbappe, wants to quit PSG. They are telling us that Mbappe wants to leave PSG. He can't stand Messi's imminent contract renewal after the defeat in the World Cup. But it's not all about the World Cup, according to me. There has been bad blood between Messi and Kylian Mbappe. Messi has no problem with Neymar, and before even Messi went there, Neymar and Kylian Mbappe were not working along together. That really brought in something bad between them. And when Messi came in through, because he was already playing with Neymar at Barcelona, their colleagues, they were always talking to one another, so it was easy for Messi to ride along with Neymar. So that meant to Mbappe that he's really having what we call two enemies, and he does not really like them. And if at all you watch the World Cup, when when you see Neymar and Messi playing for Brazil and Argentina respectively, when the game is done, you see how the two really go along with one another. That's undoubted. But talk of Kylian Mbappe and Messi, you saw how they really behaved. Messi is a free soul, but Kylian Mbappe really doesn't like Mbappe, and Kylian Mbappe doesn't really like Messi. That's why he wanted to leave PSG as soon as Messi came in through, that is last summer, but won. Because Messi joined PSG in the summer of 2021. Even the summer of 2022, Mbappe wanted to leave PSG, but the President Macron of France called him and told him, you have to stay in France. We want to use you to bid for is it the Olympics or what? There is a tournament that France wants to bid to see to it that they host it, I think very, very soon. And that's why he was convinced and is earning £1 million per week. But it looks like he can't stand it. And I know in the next days, we are going to get news of teams that are really lined up for Mbappe. First and foremost, Manchester United in the summer are really willing to go on and go for a hotline battle with Real Madrid for Kylian Mbappe. The same applies to Real Madrid. They want him. And I believe even Liverpool can go in and sign Mbappe, because if at all Liverpool is negotiating a deal of Enzo Fernandez of 130 million euros in the summer, in the winter transfer window, that means they can go all out and spend 150 or 200 million pounds on a player known as Kylian Mbappe in the summer. So it looks like Mbappe wants out of PSG because of Messi, and obviously Messi is overshadowing him, because Messi winning the World Cup meant a lot to his career. He's now the most talked about player. When he returns at PSG, obviously, Kylian Mbappe is not going to go on and really shine. And Mbappe this season at PSG is doing lots of things that he never did last season. So Mbappe looks like he's being overshadowed, and obviously he can't stand this and he wants to get out. And I believe next summer, Kylian Mbappe is going to leave PSG as soon as possible, according to me. He's not going to be there. He's going to leave. Real Madrid wanted him. We don't know whether their interest is still gaining him after turning them down. That is a story of another day when the summer really opens up. But all I know, they can't fail to get suitors for Kylian Mbappe, because he feels like he's overshadowed, and his other years might die like that if at all he doesn't really leave PSG, because Messi is a very big shine. And even if they work hard and win the Champions League this season, Messi is going to be given the Ballon d'Or. The Ballon d'Or won't be given to Kylian Mbappe. Do you know why? Messi won the World Cup. That's it. That's it. I think the only thing that can stop Messi to win the World Cup, to win the Ballon d'Or, is when PSG doesn't reach the Champions League finale. But provided PSG reach the semi-finals or the finals of the Champions League finale, cancel out anyone else to win the Ballon d'Or. It's going to be Messi, because the entire world was happy for him. They want to reward him for winning the World Cup, and obviously that's what Mbappe and his management are really knowing about, that we need to go ahead and play for a team that counters Lionel Messi. That's it. So let's wait and see how that is going to happen, because looks like it's a story building up, and very soon we'll get to know what it has been all about. Now again, as Liverpool went ahead to hijack a deal of Cody Gakpo from Manchester United to Liverpool, they've also been hit another hammer blow in the transfer of Jude Bellingham, because Goal is telling us that Jude Bellingham is set to choose Real Madrid over Liverpool. Jude Bellingham, a player that for the past 2-3 months has been linked to Liverpool, is choosing Real Madrid over them, or is set to choose, unless otherwise things change, but he's set to choose Real Madrid. Obviously, when you look at Jude Bellingham, he believes that he's a very good player. He likes to play in the Premier League, but I think he's still 19. He has lots of years to go on and recover to play in the Premier League or in the La Liga. So any of the choices he makes, I believe it will be right for him. Do you know why? Because of his age. In the summer, he's going to be just 20 years of age. They are going to buy him expensively, but I believe Real Madrid looks like a better destination for the player because of what happened to Jadon Sancho at Manchester United. Amidst having all assurances that's going to go on and really play, I believe his agent is a little bit afraid. Maybe some little bit of experience in a more stronger league is needed, and that's why he first wants to go on and throw him in the La Liga to see to it that he gains that experience. And I think he might take the Casemiro example, that after playing for very many years at Real Madrid, he went ahead to play in the Premier League at the age of 30 and is rocking it like no other, and is taking it like storm. You get, he's bossing every midfield he's playing against. So it's an example that even at 30 years, you can go all out and play in the Premier League, meaning that Jude Bellingham is considering this and say, all right, I can go to Real Madrid. I can go to Real Madrid and play for some seasons, 6 seasons, and then around 26-27, I can make a turnaround to what we call the Premier League. And I believe they're looking at him as a replacement of Luka Modric, because Modric is really 37, 38, and he would like to give Real Madrid like 1 more year, according to me, 1 or 2. So we are waiting to see what is going to happen in between Liverpool and Real Madrid. But there is a very huge fight for the signature of Jude Bellingham between Real Madrid and Liverpool. And let me warn you, if United is sold, trust me, they're going to be having a budget of like £300 million to spend in the summer. Manchester United might join the queue of teams that are really willing to sign Jude Bellingham, provided he doesn't agree a contract like they did with, like Man City did with Haaland, because Haaland and Man City agreed a deal with Borussia Dortmund in March. That's when they agreed everything. So unless that doesn't happen, but United can be in a very good position to go on and really spend money. Look at Chelsea, getting new owners, they're spending money like nothing. So guys, tell me what you think about Gakpo undergoing medical at Liverpool. Then what are your thoughts about Kylian Mbappe wanting to leave PSG because of Messi? Then lastly, what do you think of Jude Bellingham set to join Real Madrid, or to choose Real Madrid over Liverpool? Thank you guys for watching in through. Rokani David is my name. Don't forget to smash this video close to 100 times that you are really liking it, and do the needful and support us in the way that you can. Rokani David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. Second video of the day. More are yet to come. Remember, we are heading to the game of Man City and Leeds. And remember, after that game is done, the match reaction will be out there for you to go on and watch onto this channel. I'm out.